Jeez. Took me like 5 attempts to do this crap. Alright, this time I said I was going to do super simple bodies. But, as you will see in the next section, that was a bit shit. So, instead this time I'm going to cover some car design and some tips for building a car. Then next time we'll do some little twiddly detaily bits, that'll be quite cool. Sound good? No? Well, suck it. Right, let's get on with this crap. The original plan was, take one of these, stick it on one of these, add a few of these, get this. Then the rest of the video is going into detail, customising it. You got a stereo, got a roll cage. Problem is I kept waffling on and on and on, and each video kept taking up about 10 minutes. So, if you plan you wish to do this, you have to build this chassis to fit this car. I suggest building it so the parts where you attach the wheels meet up to about halfway in between the wheels on the prop car you're using. Also, I suggest picking a main chassis piece that starts at the end of the rear tyres and finishes at the front of the front tyres. Right, I'm not doing this, I'm going to cover some basic car design here. So, on to the next section. Let's start with some absolute basics here. A car can be broken up into basically 3 pieces. You have the front bit where the engine is, the middle bit where the people are, and the rear where the trunk is. This is your basic car layout. Trucks is going to be different, but majority of vehicles this is your basic layout. So you could divert away from this, I'm fine with that, but this is your basic layout. I don't want to see cars that are sort of just blocks with seats on top. That's not a car. This is your basic car layout. Right, we all got that? Basic car layout. Front bit engine, middle bit people, rear bit boot. Right, onto some design. Okay, first off some commands you might need. Well, one command. In Gmod, the basic Shift E snap degrees is 45. On one single plane, that's this. This, however, doesn't give you a lot of freedom. So, what we're going to do is change it to something a bit more like this. How do you do this? Well, first off, you open console. If you don't know how to open console, you go to Options, Keyboard, Advanced, and then tick Developers Console. I've got mine set in the launch, because you can set it as the launch property, but just tick it, click OK, click Apply, job done. To open console, it's the button below Escape, above Tab. It's got like a weird little squiggly line. Screw it, I'll put a picture on screen. Okay, once you've done that, open this, type GM underscore snap degrees. Here I've already changed it, so I suggest changing it from 45 to 22.5. Do that, you get a lovely crap load of snap points on your game. So yeah, if you want that to be a permanent, you add it to a config file at this location. And it'll be a little text file, and you put GM underscore snap degrees in a text file called this. And when you next launch Gmod, that setting will load up. Add loads of other settings in there. It's a very handy little folder. Right. Now then, doing a guide to building a car is actually quite difficult. The mechanics of it is easy. Suspension, you got engine, you got wheels, you got brakes. But it's the design where everyone falls down. A lot of people, I think, try to go too big too quick. They'll try and make a car look like a real world car. Problem with Gmod is, you haven't got a lot of the parts that real world cars have. So, what I suggest is going for the look. Going for the look means people get what the car's supposed to be, but you're not constraining yourself to any real world derivatives of that vehicle. For instance, this is my crappy little sandrail I built. You can tell it's a sandrail. It's sort of got a big wheel at the back, a big engine at the back, and a load of rods. It's nothing like an actual sandrail if you go look one up, but you get the basic look. The Gresnik, that's meant to be based off a Stolly, actually looks nothing like a Stolly. It's got the general shape, it's big, it's blocky. It's what you want. Same with the Killer Combine, same with the little mule, same with the Vlad truck. What you want to aim for in Gmod is the basic look. You don't want to go specific unless you want to sit there for hours building it, then parenting it. So, I suggest looking up some reference material. When I made my sandrail, my Gresnik, and my combine harvester, I did just quickly go on Google, type in the sort of vehicle you want to build, then go from there. But you're going to find that just using flat snap pieces, you're going to end up with a very boxy look, as I like to cheat and call military. That's right, if you can't make it look smooth, call it military, job done. So, how to get smoothness in Gary's mod. Have a look over here. This is what most of you are going to be working from. Plates that you've just sort of set up. This is crap. This is on the 45-degree snap precision. What you need to use is the stacker tool. The stacker tool is great. You can get very smooth curves just playing around with the stacker tool. This one, I took a plate, a smaller plate than this, but this is just an example. Stacker. This has stack, freeze props, orientate to prop behind, count is 40, offset x minus 2, offset y 0, offset z 1, rotate pitch is 10. You can get wonderfully smooth curves like that. But this is the way you're going to get smooth curves. If not, you're going to have to just sort of take any prop you think will fit the shape and then fit it to the car to see how it goes. As I like to call it, the throw shit at it and see what sticks method. That's really how my little mule came to be. Basically I had the basic idea of what I wanted it to look like and just threw crap at it till I saw what stuck. So it's kind of boxy. Yeah, it's a 4x4, so it's got a kind of crappy little bumper, fairly boxy. Kind of looks like it was built up from a much smaller vehicle. So yeah, what you want to aim for is the basic look of the vehicle, because you're never going to be able to pull it off 100%. Well, you can, but it will take you ages. So, that's basic vehicle design, and how to get basic shape. Change your snap degrees, use smart snap, use easy position, really work your easy position. Easy position helps loads building vehicle. And really work the, stacker tool. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. It's a bit of a crap one, I know, but hey ho, what do you want from me? As always, I'm to get 'em, and I make crapper tutorials every time I try. I have a sandrail. It's awesome.
saying it was you. I know man was saying it was